Hello friends, welcome back to episode 22 of the Kennels. We have one Houndmaster, he's level 0. We will take him regardless.
A war man and his faithful beast. A bond.
We have two dudes with diseases. Rabies is not too bad. Wasting sickness, yeah, we got that last time, I recall. I say that like it wasn't literally 5 minutes ago that I recorded the last episode, but you know. I have a bad short-term memory. What can I possibly say to that? Right. No one is particularly stressed out. That's pretty good. I don't want you guys in my life right now. Alright, okay, sort by level. We have a lot of level 5s, well, 4 level 5s. I suppose that's like the bare minimum of level 5s. It's not really a problem. Let's check the Nomad Wagon. That's not bad. It's not good. Okay. Nothing particularly worth paying for there. What do we have? We have another Hell's Hairpin. We have a Wounding Helmet. These are the last two level 1 bosses that I haven't done. The Prophet and the Sodden Crew, both of which should be pretty easy. The Crew might be a little bit more difficult than the Prophet. Oh, we got a Veteran Long Dungeon here. Unfortunately, the trinket it rewards is straight trash. Stun Amulet's pretty good. I think the Stun Amulet is winning so far. Okay, let's go and get the Stun Amulet. It's an apprentice dungeon again, so sorry if they're getting a little bit boring, I understand. But you know what, we will. I'm very sorry I insulted you guys. I will take you back. Yes, you're very welcome. You are all in the right positions. And you should have all the right trinkets equipped as well. So, without further ado, let's head out, shall we? Oh, actually, no, you know what? You know what, we should be sensible. I can probably upgrade their weapons and armor. And skills. I can upgrade some of their skills. Right, 1, 2, 3, 5. As you might expect. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm happy to spend money on this. This is not a problem. My Darkest Dungeon stopped responding for just a split second there. I hope that was just like my mouse playing up and not, yeah, it's my mouse. I'm just bad at clicking with my mouse. That's all it is. I was hoping something hadn't gone horribly wrong with the recording. It's on my mind a little bit. You may have noticed I'm using slightly different audio settings, and sometimes when you change the audio settings, everything fucks up, so hopefully that has not been the case. I did test these recordings. I know I had audio problems recently. I did test these recordings, so you know, fingers crossed, everything's going to be fine. We'll take 4 shovels for the cove, because the barnacle chest can be awesome. We'll take 2 keys. And one holy water. Why am I even taking holy water? What can you use holy water on in the cove that's worth using? Maybe a medicinal herbs that might be useful. Okay, that leaves us 4 inventory spaces. Without having to chuck stuff away, I've been chucking a lot of stuff away lately. The cove is probably the hardest area for Houndmasters, I would say.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Oh, nice! Yeah, boys! Right, so we have to go both ways here, obviously, so I may as well pick up the secret room on the way back. We know where it is, we're not going to lose it. 2 thralls in 1 fight. I don't see that very often. I know it happens occasionally, but I think we're going to be fine. They're surprised, so I'm not going to use a dog biscuit.
Impressive.
Thanks, mate. And you know what? It's time to use my favourite skill. No, it's not. Not quite. Okay, now it's definitely time to use my favourite skill.
Press this advantage.
Sweet.
Give them no quarter.
They're all dead. No need to use the biscuits. In fact, if I had used the biscuits, it would have been just as much of a waste as throwing the biscuits away.
Taken.
What the hell is that noise? That, if you can hear it, I hope that you cannot hear it, but I suspect that you almost certainly can, is my phone going off. It's usually on silent, but it's connected to my Bluetooth speaker, and that's causing problems. So I'll have to answer that in a minute,
Safety.
Yep, there's the secret room again. No problem. I'm gonna have to check that on the recording. Right, 4 minutes, okay. Hopefully it didn't completely override my voice there.
Annihilated.
So I do want to stun you. The snails do bleed fairly well, about as well as everything else in the cove. So I'm just going to try and kill the grouper, and in fact I am going to Hound's Harry here.
As the fiend falls,
Just to make sure that the grouper dies. The rank 3 is stunned, or rank 2 now is stunned. Is it worth marking the maggot?
continue the
I think it probably is, yeah, if I get the chance to. Well, I mean, I can't do that from here. Oh, well, okay, it's dead now anyway, right? Yeah, it's dead. So it wasn't worth it. But it could have been worth it. That's the important thing. It was the right decision, perhaps based on the information we had at the time.
Formation is broken.
And that's all we can do. Okay. So I'm going to throw away the Citron here. It's only worth 250 gold. It's not a huge amount. 2 busts are very useful. The Bas Relief, you can't use anything on it, and it sometimes stresses you out massively. Am I correct? I think that's correct. So I'm not going to touch it with a barge pole. This idol, on the other hand, is pretty good. You may have to use holy water on it, I'm not sure. This is a tough fight. I'm glad they're surprised. How hard do you bleed? Not that hard, but I haven't really got much of a choice. Okay, think this one through. You can stun both of these two and stop them guarding the grouper and the shaman. I think that's correct, yeah. I think you have to stun both of those. Because once they start guarding each other, then it's a real pain. And I will hand Harry this to try and kill the shaman. Yeah, that's fine. And stun rank 3. My phone hasn't gone off again, so it can't be that urgent.
For death by inches.
So the grouper might be able to just be killed before he gets another turn. Okay, so that was pretty good. I will mark... I don't think you can have 2 things marked at once, so I'll mark one and nuke it down.
Unforgiving.
This dude, because he's on lower health. And has more stun resist, and has more stun resist, although I'm probably not going to be stunning them. Oh, he's not quite dead, so it's Hans Harry time. Beautiful. He is quite dead. That's fine, man, you go ahead. It's not really going to be a problem, is it?
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Sweet. May have to stun him if rank 1 gets a turn, yeah. That's a guaranteed stun though, right? Yeah, that was guaranteed by quite a long way. Rush him down.
Confidence
That went pretty well.
surges as
That's
the
maybe the
enemy
first time in this entire run that I've thought, you know what, I probably played that pretty tactically. Still wasn't particularly difficult, but but there we are. Yeah, okay. I think you can just touch this and it's fine. I don't think you need to holy water it. Oh no! Oh, that sucks, but you know what? I can just camp here. Okay.
gathered close in
And I did that
tenuous
just to
twilight.
heal 2 stress. In
Uneasy
hindsight, maybe not the
companionship.
most clever thing I've ever done. Certainly not the least clever thing I've ever done, so we've got that. What therapy dog, yeah. In that case, I definitely didn't need to eat. I could have eaten 2, I think. Yeah, I could have eaten 2. But that's okay.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Houndmaster trapped disarm coming through in the clutch. This is why I brought spades. No! This is why I brought spades. Oh, well, I mean,
Waiting to be
okay,
spent.
but there would probably have been more in it if I'd used the spade. You know. It's one of the things I'm not quite on board with in this game is that you can open a chest 2 different ways and get 2 different rewards from it. Like, just opening the chest has a chance of giving you some stuff, but if you use a spade on the chest, you're guaranteed to get like a significantly, you get more stacks of stuff. Even though you open the chest regardless. I don't really understand. I should go here if I'm going to be backtracking anyway. Still have 4 shovels, so that's not really a problem. And it means I don't necessarily have to backtrack for all of these rooms. Great.
Finding the stuff is only
Well
the
done.
first
Well,
test.
yeah. Yeah, but you must be real proud of yourself,
home.
Marcel. Wonderful. Oh, fuck these guys. Okay, they're surprised. Thank you, Hound's Watch. Or, yeah, Hound's Watch. So I killed the Acolyte first. Awesome. I'm going to stun you so you can't guard anyone, because you're real annoying when you do that. I'm just going to rush the grouper down, and that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I'm not worried about the brawler at all. A little bit of damage, maybe some bleed, it's not really a problem. Now nuke the brawler down so that the Guardian has no one to guard. Yeah, I have to hand carry that. I mean, I could have stunned, or in fact I could have marked, but I really didn't want to risk the brawler surviving. Cool, 8% protection, that is nothing. One more hit should do it, one decent shot. Should be dead. Okay. I don't really want the Jade.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I don't want the Jade. Of course I want the Jade. Alright. Okay, that's about all I could have hoped for. We got the secret room up there as well, so I will be throwing some stuff away. And yeah, I should have used the dog treats. Yeah, but like I touched on earlier, use the dog treats when you don't need to, you may as well just throw them away. If they don't help you kill anything faster, they're not useful, whether you throw them away now or later on. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Seems to be like a lot of people who don't like the backtracking in Darkest Dungeon, see it as a waste of time. I disagree, man. I really like the fact that sometimes you have to backtrack. Partly because like a game mechanic is that even if you've scouted a place and walked through it, you can still get ambushed on the way back by enemies, which I really like. Keeps you on your toes at all times. It didn't happen here, but you know, he says, hoping that it would happen there. But you know, it's a nice part of the game, and I like it, and it's atmospheric. I really resent quick travel in a lot of games. In fact, I really didn't like it in like World of Warcraft and in like Guild Wars 2, which I played for a while. I didn't like the quick travel because I felt like it kind of took me out of the game a little bit. Kind of, you made me think, you know, what's the point in doing anything if I'm just going to be able to like teleport all over the map at will? Didn't really seem appropriate to me, but that's just me, I suppose.
As the light
Either way, I'm glad it's not in
purchase,
Darkest Dungeon.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Barristan's Head. Is that a Song of Ice and Fire reference? Is that a Game of Thrones? I feel like that's a Game of Thrones
Packs
reference.
laden with loot
But I don't know.
are often low on supplies.
If it is, I'm probably massively late to the party. Because I only started watching Game of Thrones after during my 6-month break from this game. So I figure it's probably a Song of Ice and Fire reference. If I had to guess. Or they're both references to something else and I'm showing myself up to be a normie fucking idiot or something. Alright, 6, 4, 2, 2. 6. EU math, man. What's Eerie Corridor? Is that medicinal herbs? I'm not going to risk it. I'm pretty sure that can be catastrophic if you don't have the right curio. Give me some scouting, boy. Nice. Three fights coming up. And we still have 3 fights worth of camping buffs. That's pretty useful. We've done so much backtracking. Nice. We did so much backtracking. I didn't even realise that we hadn't really fought anything lately. I've just been chatting shit. I actually meant to stun him. I know you don't believe me. I know you're like, oh, not you, any excuse to use hands, Harry. No, I meant to stun, but
Ringing
Great.
ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay. And I am going to stun him now. Right, okay, redemption, yeah? Awesome. That's real good. In fact, that's just straight up killed him. They are both dead. Just kill him.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, you know what? I need the loot. Snuff my torch out, Daddy. Okay. I can get rid of the keys. I don't need the keys anymore now I've found the secret room. I do want the food. Again, I picked up Barristan's head, as I touched on in the last episode, only so that it won't show up again. It's not particularly useful right now. Fuck it. But because I've now got all 3 of the head trinkets, oh, that's terrible. In the future, they'll show up as trapezohedrons instead, which is obviously 5,000 gold apiece, which is amazing.
Obliterated.
Very glad to see him die. The Thrall is unfortunately the next priority. But I will stun the grouper first. And I will use a treat here. Yeah, and that's why. Because it actually paid off that time. I won't use a treat here, because it's silly. He's not going to be doing any damage anyway. 50% damage and 15 accuracy, that's pretty good. You're like, no shit, maybe you should use it more often. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the advice.
Ground quakes.
130%, so I've still got a 15% chance of stunning it, but I should mark it instead, right? I know I should mark it. Means I might just be able to kill it in one hit. Oh yeah, wow.
Executed with impunity.
Yeah, I guess. This is 90% of rooms, right? So that's, this should be it, because I went to the secret room. The secret room doesn't count towards the total amount of rooms you need to explore, but it does count towards your exploration for that. So you can explore, like, 22 out of 21 runs, or rooms, rather, if you go to the secret room. Which means that if you go to the secret room on an explore 90%, you need to go to significantly fewer rooms. I suppose any number would be significant, but fewer rooms than you otherwise would. So this should be it then, I would imagine. Oh my word! It's so dark. Obviously, you nuke down the stresses first. This is going pretty well. That's not too bad. That's absolutely fine, yeah. I didn't even bleed him. Hashtag. Cool. Well, okay. In that case, I need to Hound's Harry at some point. No, I don't. Well, yes, I do, I suppose. We'll target whistle you. No, in that case, no, of course I don't need to hand, sorry, that's fine. It's not a problem. I'm just looking for any excuse, you know? Gotta get that Harry in, boys. And we'll just kill him with the stress screen.
Be wary.
Don't need the shovel, I guess? Okay, I got scouting, so if I do need to go to any of these rooms if I've miscounted, okay, that will be absolutely fine. We do not need the shovel. We also do not need the treats. There's a thing here. Unlock strongbox. Right? Yeah, cool.
Wealth beyond measure.
Awesome.
Awarded to the brave
Let's head
and
back.
the foolhardy.
It's gone real
alike.
well. I don't think I've had a party wipe
Despite
yet.
its
This is like episode
morbid
412 or something. I haven't had a
This
party wipe.
twisted, cavernous
Awesome.
maze
I'm sure they're
seems
coming.
Almost
36
traversable.
crests. I didn't even notice how many crests we were getting relative to everything else. Insane. I know crests are worth less than everything else. They're the least valuable trinket, point for point. That's so bad. Off guard is terrible. Do I want to spend money getting rid of that? Probably not. Maybe later on. If you go to the darkest dungeon and he's still got that negative quirk, then yes. But we're a long way off the darkest
The
dungeon
walls
yet.
between the sane world and
Okay.
that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
So we're still hovering around 40 odd K gold. We've still got quite a few heirlooms going on. This is going well. Let's see if it carries on next time. I'll see you later.